Suicide last evening involving a mother and her 3-year-old child in Jenks. 2 News reporter Joe Hinkie joins us live with more on the investigation and the latest on the mother's 5-year-old child. Joe?
Well, Karen, last night, 39-year-old Jamie Helms and her 3-year-old daughter were found dead in this garage behind me. The father found the two inside there with a van running. He also found his 5-year-old son in that garage, and he was taken to the hospital. Now, I just talked to a Jenks detective out here. She tells me that boy is doing well today. He's expected to be released from the hospital soon, possibly this evening. Now, Jenks police spent the afternoon going to each house in this neighborhood. I'm told they're trying to gather any information on this family or anyone that might have seen or heard something last night. Detectives are still considering this a possible murder-suicide after Helms and her daughter died of carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, more on Jamie Helms. Creek County court records show she filed for divorce with her husband, Stephen Helms, last December. In November, according to court documents, she allegedly assaulted her husband, trying to pull him from his vehicle and intending to injure him. Helms pled not guilty. Court dates were set for later this year, but this afternoon I talked to a spokesman with the DA's office. He tells me that this case will now be dismissed after last evening. Reporting live in Jenks, Joe Hinkie, 2 News works for you.
Thank you, Joe. Now, here's an in-depth look at murder-suicides here in the United States. According to the Violence Policy Center in Washington, D.C., nearly 1,500 people die in murder-suicides every year. In their most recent study, 90% of the killers are men. 80% of the murder-suicides occur in the home, and 15% of the victims include children under the age of 18.